Hello there everybody, this is Nayoshi here, and today, let's play F-Zero X on the Nintendo 64. Well, I'm playing on Nintendo Switch Online, but that's because I don't own a physical copy of this game. Maybe someday, but not yet, unfortunately. So this is F-Zero X, the sequel to F-Zero. Like I mentioned in my Let's Talk About F-Zero video, I wasn't a big fan of the original, but this one is awesome. This is easily one of my favorite racing games. This is so much fun. I'm so glad I discovered this on Nintendo Switch Online after getting the expansion pack finally. Didn't get it till Mario Party came out because originally I thought, well, I have most of those games already, so why don't I just, stick with the regular version for Mario Kart 8 and whatnot. And then they released Mario Party 1 and 2. I'm like, okay, I can play Mario Party 1 and 2 online with my sister. I gotta get it now. And now they have Mario Party 3 too, which is great. Haven't tried that one yet, but anyways, this is F-Zero X, the sequel to F-Zero. And let's go and jump right into Grand Prix racing. This game is well known for being difficult, so I think I'm going to start on novice mode. We'll work up to standard though, don't you worry. Before anyone asks though, no, I'm not tackling expert or master. I'm not that good at this game. Still relatively new to the F-Zero games, what can I say? Alright, so we got 5 cups in total. We're going to be starting with the Jack Cup, obviously, but oh boy, who should I start with? So many cool characters. I mean, just look at all these machines. They're all so cool looking. I almost said cars, but they call them machines in this game, so that's what I'm going to refer to them as. Ooh, some really cool looking ones. Some really cool looking characters too. I mean, just look at that cat guy, for example. He looks awesome. And that skeleton looks awesome. I'm definitely going to play as the skull, but who should I start with? I think I'm going to start with the King Meteor, who is piloted by Super Arrow. Yeah, a superhero in the F-Zero world, who carries around an owl for good luck. That is confirmed in F-Zero GX. So, anyways, let's get started. I love that announcer, by the way. His voice is awesome, but anyways, this is F-Zero X. So basically, you take F-Zero, the original, and you just improve on it so much more. There's more, obstacles as you'll see in later courses. There's more racers. There's 30 freaking racers. You have an attack now, that spin attack I just demonstrated, so you can take people out. Oh man, it's so fantastic. Seriously, this game is just awesome. I could gush about it forever. Like, I really wish I had this growing up, but unfortunately I didn't really know about it. I'm sorry, I just had to get that in. That line is just too perfect. You got boost power. And I also took out driver, as you can tell by the star there. That's the reason why you want to use the spin attack, so you can take drivers out. You can also just push them off the side too, but, it just depends on how you want to do it. I usually prefer the spin attack. But yeah, adding in combat was such a great idea. This really helps F-Zero stand out from other racers, and I love that. Seriously, I love that announcer. His voice is so amazing. I know some people say it's not the best voice because it sounds like he's underwater or something like that, but I say screw that, it is perfect and I would not change anything about it. I love it. I want to grow up to be that announcer someday. Wait, I'm already grown up. Oh, crap, I didn't grow up to be the announcer. Alright, so in first place, let's finish strong. There we go. Dang right, I got first place. Max speed 13,007 or 1,307. So that's the main thing with F-Zero and why I love it so much. It looks like it took out Gormo and Shio. Sorry, you two. No, I'm not. Don't really care for those two, anyways. Looks like Soda got second. Super Arrow's rival. What are the odds of that? That's the main thing about, or that's the main draw towards the F-Zero, I find. For me and a lot of people, it's just how fast you go. You literally, just look how fast it starts right when I start. It's already up to over 500 kilometers an hour. And you can easily get over 1,000. It's so fast paced. It's so exhilarating. It's like a roller coaster ride, only I'm not scared because I'm not, actually in a cart and afraid I might fall off or hit my head because of how tall I am or anything like that. It is just a thrill ride, and I absolutely love it. Why can't there be more racers like this? Seriously. Sorry, I won't be quiet every time I get boost power, but seriously, that line is just so infamous, so perfect. You got boost power. I find myself quoting that a lot, even when I'm not playing F-Zero for some reason. Probably because I've been playing this in GX so much. I'm sure people are going to ask now which one's my favorites. That's actually a tough one. I'd honestly say gameplay and fun-wise, I kind of prefer X. But at the same time, GX does have a lot of improvements too. And honestly, for a racing game, that game has so much personality. It's amazing just how much personality they put into a racing game. So, definitely want to show that off eventually. But yeah, this track's pretty simple and that's just a round circle. It's definitely probably one of the best tracks to get speed, no doubt there. So, I like that. I generally find that F-Zero tracks are generally better when you actually don't have too many turns and can just get some good speed. I'll also talk about that meter, acceleration max speed meter, next track. I remember at some point I actually stayed on that screen for a bit so I could explain, but for now we get on to, I believe, Sand Ocean this is called, or something like that. I didn't really pay attention, if I'm honest. Point is, this is where things can start getting a little hairy, because if you're not careful on this track, you can fall right off and die, and that's not good. And I just took someone out. I think that was the Blue Falcon, actually, so sorry, Captain Falcon. My bad. Looks like you're not winning this time, buddy. Because this time, Super Air is winning. You got boost power! I love that little line too much. Even when I'm just randomly working at my job or doing random things like sweeping the floor or something like that, sometimes just out of nowhere, in my head, you got boost power! I don't know why. I've been playing these games too much, I guess. Seriously, why couldn't F-Zero 99 been based on this game instead? That would have been better than the one we got, in my opinion. So, one thing I guess I can mention real quick is if you take out 5 racers, you get an extra life, as you can see up by the lap, or underneath the lap there. I have 5 ships. That means I can die 5 times and I'll be okay. But don't worry, I won't be getting the game over in this game. Part of the reason I'm playing the Switch version, well, there's 2 reasons. One is because I couldn't get the emulation to work on Project 64. It was very choppy and just not very fun to watch. It's a shame because I really wanted to put in 16:9, but then again, maybe you prefer it like this, not stretched out. Maybe you're not like me, I don't know. And the other reason why is because it has alright, now we got 2 Devil's Force, and now I'm going to explain this mirror. So you may notice it says acceleration and max speed. So if you want to focus more on acceleration, you'll go more towards the back. If you want more max speed, you'll go more to the right. Me personally, I like to line up about here or there. Most expert players will put on max speed, but the only problem I find with max speed is you get a slow start. Like, I've tried it out before, and for whatever reason, you just start off really slow, and I don't know why that is. But whatever the case, that's what most expert players do, is they just put on max speed. Now, granted, some characters work better with acceleration, like Blood Falcon and his Bloodhawk, for example, works way better with acceleration. And in fact, he's actually the best player in the game, believe it or not. At least generally speaking, because most speedrunners use him. And I can see why, because if you know how to use the acceleration and bounce around and wall grind, oh yeah, you can gain some insane speed. I am not a speedrunner though, I am a casual Joe, I am a casual player, so I will not be demonstrating any of that. Sorry, you want to look up a speedrunner if you want to see what I'm talking about. I tried to demonstrate at one point, but I kept failing every time, so that's why I'm not doing it. But anyways, the second reason why I'm doing the Switch version is because it does have save states available. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it, guys. I did save between every race, with the exception of this Jack Cup on Novice. I played this so many times with my nephew and whatnot now that I pretty much mastered this one, so I don't need save states for this one. But when I play on Standard, oh yeah, I like to have save states between every race just so that way I don't have to worry about running out of lives, because I'm not kidding when I say this game's hard. Like, I would say GX is harder overall, But this game definitely does not hold your hand. It is not Mario Kart 8 on easy, that's for sure. Or, wait. Does Mario Kart 8 even have easy mode? Mario Kart 8 on 50cc, that's what I should have said. So, yeah, if you guys aren't a fan of that, I apologize, but it's going to be in between the races, and you won't notice it other than me, you know, adding out a little bit of footage to save a little bit of time, so that's about it. Anyways, now we come to Big Blue, which has an awesome theme song. I love Big Blue's theme. Youth City is probably my favorite theme, but that's not I haven't talked about yet. The music in this game is amazing. Seriously, one of my favorite soundtracks of all time now. No doubt. Like, it's heavy metal in a video game. It's like, yes, I love heavy metal. This is awesome. I love it. Big Blue has such an awesome theme. Youth City has an even better theme. Literally, there's not one soundtrack in this game that I don't like. They're all fantastic. And GX, well, I will admit I like the music in this one better overall because it's more metal, more my thing. GX has such an amazing variety of music. It's incredible. Like, literally, every racer in the game has their own theme. Like, they didn't have to do that, but they did, and it's awesome. Now, not every theme is good, for example, Jody Summer. But just the fact that they're all in there, that's pretty awesome in my opinion. But, of course, we're not playing GX, so I'm not going to show off the music or talk too much about it. I just wanted to point that out. Because I'm sure, like some people, maybe you're new to the F-Zero franchise, like I am. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I did try F-Zero 1 on Super Nintendo, and I didn't like it. What can I say? It was kind of boring, in my opinion. There wasn't a whole lot going on. Well, you got some decent speed, but it's just not worth replaying today. Like, but again, I already talked about this in the Let's Talk About video, so I'm not going to go too far into details about that. This, on the other hand, is still so much fun, especially for the X Cup. We'll talk about the X Cup when we actually get to it, but let's just say it has a really cool thing behind it that makes this game more than worth replaying today. Alright, so that's number 5. One more track to go, and we'll be done with the Jack Cup. Total rankings, still in first. Heck yeah. Looks like Dr. Stewart and Beastman aren't far behind. Now we go to Port Town with the high jump. Let's do this. All right, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. I definitely think I got this unlocked. Even if I don't get first, I got this unlocked, no doubt. So, I guess one thing I can say to help people out that are new to this game, for steering, you actually want to use the R button and the Z button. If you're playing on Switch Online like me, it's going to be the CL trigger. So, oh crap, I almost fell. I almost died. Gotta be careful of that. Anyways, if you're steering to the right, hold the right button and that'll help you make those turns a little bit easier. Turn to the left, hold the Z button, or in my case LZ, and it'll help you make the left turns a little bit easier. Because trust me, before I knew that, I was crashing into all the walls. It was like, man, this is even harder than I thought. What the heck? What were they thinking? Like, even on novice mode, it was getting hard. But now that I know that, oh no, those turns are a lot easier now. I'm still not a professional. I am still far from it. If I was a professional, I could be master. No problem. But I am not. Maybe someday, but definitely not right now. Alright. Made it to the top 6. Let's see if we can catch up. Out of my way, BioRex. I love you. You're either my favorite or second favorite F-Zero racer. Probably my second favorite, but today, Super Arrow wins. Justice prevails! Although I am behind Billy and Pico and Beastman and Dr. Stewart, so maybe not. But then again, my point totals will get me the win either way. Also, when you hit a jump like that, you can push up to kind of slow down your descent, or you can push down and you can go down even faster. It's really up to you. That's the thing about this game. It's very fast-paced and all about very quick decision-making, so yeah, I like that. What can I say? 1,320 kilometers an hour. Got some good speed on that one. Alright. Now let's watch the award ceremony. I guess I didn't talk much about the boosting, did I? And hoof smear and all that. I'll be sure to talk about that in part 2. Just had so much I wanted to get out of me this part, though. What can I say? Yeah, so Mute City, first place. 1,307 kilometers an hour. Silence, 1,113. 1,313 kilometers an hour. Let's see, what was my fastest? Was it Port Town? Devil's Forest, Big Blue. Yep, it was Port Town. Yeah, you can get faster than that. Like, I've seen some playthroughs go over 1,500 kilometers an hour. It's amazing just how fast this game goes, and you know, it's very well designed. It's very hard, but it's very well designed. It's why I honestly love this game, and why I honestly recommend more people play it. You know, it's not like Castlevania where you get hit and you just immediately drop into, you know, a pit or whatever. Oh no, this game is totally fair. Practice makes perfect, as the old saying goes. And hey, even I ain't perfect yet, but yeah, it is what it is. I do like this little award ceremony. I get to see the machines raised and all that. That's pretty cool. And firework. It's a pretty cool looking firework. Yeah, everyone's got one too, but I won't be showing them all off, fair warning. Thanks for playing. Well, thanks for letting me play a game. That was a lot of fun. Anyways, folks, that's going to do it for me, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later.